The David O. McKay Center for Intercultural Understanding really was the brainchild of President Eric Shumway, who felt like we talked a lot on campus about President David O. McKay's prophecy, but that when it came to kind of a practical understanding of how to do that, many people left this campus inspired, but not necessarily with the tools to know what to do. We knew that we'd achieved something amazing, almost heavenly at BYU-Hawaii, where you have all these different students from all these different cultures coming together and connecting and finding ways to understand each other. And it was about how do we replicate that out in the world as our students leave this campus and go back to their respective countries. We had a number of students who were going through our Intercultural Peace Building Certificate program that were being trained as mediators. And the idea was, can we get them some practical real-world experience? And we have this need on the other side for mediators so that we can combine the two together. And we also thought that students might be more open if their peers were the ones who were mediating these cases. And so we began working with the Honor Code Office. We also work with the Housing Office and even just other disputes that may arise on campus to give both students an outlet who are having problems to be able to solve those problems in a way that they feel good about and feel like they have some ownership in the solution to the problem, and also to give our students more experiences dealing with conflict.
The mediator is a facilitator, not a judge, and so the process allows the parties to own the process and the situation, to be able to decide for themselves the end results, facilitated by the mediator who guides through questions. It really gives each party validation and power and creativity in solving their conflicts. And these students have gone through 50+ hours of training and have role-played and studied conflict resolution curriculum to the point that they are certified and completely capable. And I've seen it happen, and it works. It's awesome.
The Arbinger Institute is a global consulting firm that really works in helping organizations solve conflicts, and they do it through an innovative theory that deals with the problem of self-deception. We were introduced to some of the work that they had and thought that it might be applicable to our students. And one of the methods that they use is an 8-hour workshop that really gets you looking at the problems and challenges in your own life and gives you a path forward to think about how to deal with those challenges and to actually solve some of the conflicts in your life right there.
It's an 8-hour workshop. It's actually pretty long and can be quite grueling, but at the end of it, you come out a new person. It's something that has helped me in my personal life, and also I know it's going to help me with my career on a professional level. People that are struggling, any kind of conflicts you're having in your life with family or with roommates or just in general, it helps to make those things a lot easier.
I think of all the things that we've done at the McKay Center, it's been our biggest success. I often get notes and letters and papers from students talking about that it can be a life-changing experience for them. And I can't think of anything better in influencing peace than to make peace with those who are closest to us. And we can study this in class and read and write papers and things like that, but there's nothing like actually going out and trying to do it to really learn and cement this material. And so out of that came the Be the Change project. It's called Be the Change based off a quote from Gandhi that says that we must be the change that we want to see in the world. And the idea in our intro class is that if we want to be peacemakers, that we have to be influences for peace. That means that we have to be at peace in our own lives before we can influence and help others to be at peace. And so we spend a lot of time in class and through workshops and different things with our students, helping each of us find that balance and find that peace. But then at some point we want to spread that. We want to move outward. And the idea is for students to pick a project that can help other people.
The purpose is to be the change that you want to see in the world. So everyone chooses a different service project to do, and then we all go about and do it throughout the semester.
I think the point is just to make a difference. I mean, everybody has the opportunity to make a difference And especially here at BYU-Hawaii, where there's so many different cultures and so many different things that play a role in our education, going out and serving is just another way to add on to our education and to kind of have a hands-on experience.
There's nothing that teaches us quite like serving others. To me, it's a critical learning process. At the end, they write a paper that basically takes all the theories that we've discussed in class and apply it to what they learned in the project. And the things that students report back where I get it now. Professor Ford, like we were studying it, I was struggling with it, but now I get it. Here I see how these principles apply. Peace isn't easy. It's not just like holding hands, singing Kumbaya, that it takes a lot of work, and that there are a lot of real problems that people face, and they want to solve those problems, but sometimes they just don't know the path forward. And our students get, I think, kind of great real-world taste of what it takes to be a peace builder. It's never easy, but I think most of them would say it's definitely worth the time they put into it. If we are an influence for peace, we can be a powerful invitation to others to give up their conflicts and to give up their wars and to find that peace. And I don't know that President McKay envisioned a group of diplomats going out or people all working for the United Nations or their respective governments, but I think President McKay understood that in every encounter with every human being, we have a chance to be an influence for good towards the establishment of peace.